So unfortunately it's a very cold day. We just had like 70-degree weather, and now we're back down to like 39, 40. So I decided to take a really short hike, although it was listed as moderately difficult for steep inclines, to a nature preserve up in, I believe, Portland. And the pictures online looked really good, but I don't know anything about it, so we're gonna see what's here. There's supposed to be the ruins of a mill across the river, and some foundations. So far, this feels really reminiscent of like hiking in New Hampshire. We're just right along this river, a bunch of little tiny rapids. But it says it's only about a mile. I haven't seen anything strenuous yet. Ah, look at this. It got really cold, but I wasn't expecting little miniature waterfalls. I thought we were coming to see like the ruins of a mill. This is really nice down here. Got a lot of rapids. There's a drop over here I'm gonna try to get over to. It looks like we got a bit of a gorge coming up. There's some little falls. This is like a super strong gorge. How does nobody talk about this place? I've never heard it mentioned. I found it by accident just searching on Google. This is awesome. I didn't even know something like this was in Connecticut. And now we're gonna come up on the swimming hole with the beach. Little bit of a steep climb here. So I think it's actually no swimming here, which is a shame because that beach is looking so inviting. If it was warmer out, we're gonna get around the side for these other falls, and then it's just a really steep climb. But this is so New Hampshire with all these roots and boulders and stuff, and there's only like 2 people on the trail. Ooh. The water's kind of cut the edge out like the basin up in New Hampshire. I keep comparing this place to New Hampshire because that's just the absolute vibe it's giving me. This might be the last set of waterfalls though. Looks like we got rapids down there, but it definitely settles down. So, it's hiked up a super steep cliff down, all the way down there is where I took the nice video of the bend in the stream, river, whatever. And well, this seems to be pretty much where the path ends. I don't see a trail on the other side, and the map said the 2 trails don't connect. if you look this place up on All Trails or any Google anything, this cliff is pretty much where all the main photos come from for this park. It's a preserve. I'd be interested to know how everybody gets over there to spray paint it. I haven't seen it go way over there, so they must really be bushwhacking on the other side. We see like one more waterfall. I'm gonna try to get down to it, but there is no path over there, so I'm gonna do my best. So up there is where I came to the end of the trail. Looks like water probably runs down here sometimes, but it's no problem. Found a little side trail down by the cliff, and I'm able to continue along the river. I don't know how long you're intended to, but we're trying to get over to that waterfall. We can kind of see. There's a whole nother gorge back here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get around. That's a very slick rock down here to be climbing across. So I just hiked all the way to the top of the ridge. That's about the best view I can get of it. I want to say it's probably the second most powerful gorge, fall, whatever in this area. And then you can see, sort of, a little hard from this tiny screen, but you just see rapids the whole way down, and then blocked off by a little orange safety fence is what appears to be a giant wall of something left over, probably the mill. I'm gonna see if we can get down there, but man, this is steep up here. I couldn't find a safe way down there. There is a second trail to this park. They are not connected. I'm gonna drive over there, and there's supposed to be the other mill ruins that they did save, and we're gonna go check those out. I'll see you soon. Okay, parked at the other side behind a restaurant. There's a big old sign. Immediately across the stream here. We'll get going. It's about a mile down, and we'll actually be able to see the mill ruins from across the river that I saw earlier. I don't know if this is out of date, but savecottonhollowmill.org. Apparently you can buy shirts, tote bags, and help support saving of the mill. Now on the other side of the river. So I guess this is how people get up that cliff and how we're gonna be viewing the mill. This is a nature trail, so a lot of the trees actually, they've got, here we go, they've got a sign on them to let you know what kind of tree they are. The trail seems to split up a little bit, so you can stay by the water or go in the woods, but it all ends up the same. So this is red oak. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the scientific name. So I'm down on the nature trail, and I found this big basement for a house that used to be here. Between those two trees, you see that huge stone. I doubt the trees were there back in the day, but that was probably the entrance. Hard to say, but this whole area down by the river used to be filled with mills. You can see a lot of stonework on the other side holding up. It's kind of like a retaining wall. Actually, there's a big hole between the stones over there, I just noticed. So I'm gonna say that's probably the base of an old mill or something, and water went in and out of there. I could be completely wrong, but it looks like other mills I've seen. So I wasn't expecting to see this down here, but that's pretty cool. There's another basement over here. This one's actually about the same size as the last one. Some big stones, an entire wall over here too. So this used to be a really industrialized mill area. A lot of people lived here. I was reading online and it said that this is one of the best spots to see nature sort of reclaim an area and what it can do over time. Yeah, we can get really close over here. There's a little thing down. We're right next to one of the little waterfalls, but those rooms are right up there. They're pretty extensive. There's a huge stone wall over here we're gonna have to go explore. It might have been a dam, part of the factory at some point, or mill, calling it a factory. But from here, yeah, this is probably the best view you're gonna get. The foundation is looking a little rough, but those walls actually look like they're in good condition. I don't know how many stories that is. 1, 2, 3, must have gone up like 4 stories. Really extensive. So we were way up over there on top of that hill. There's no possible way we would have gotten down there safely. So let's go look over at this. More little rapids. This is a big wall. This had to be a dam at some point. Definitely got, wow, this is really nice. I gotta look up the history of this place. Because again, I came down here not really knowing anything. You know, the channel's name is Mike Gets Lost. I just kind of go. But this is cool. Very awesome. And there's that other fall I wanted to get. I couldn't get anywhere near. Still kind of a pain in the butt to get over there. I could probably worm my way over there, but it's getting cold, it's getting a little late, and I'm hungry. So I'm gonna head back. Definitely come check this out. The parking lot behind the restaurant will take you right to the mill ruins in about a mile walk. Gentle, couple foundations. The other side has all the waterfalls. They do not connect, trust me, I tried, but totally worth coming to visit.